Your group didn't get the lead until the fourth quarter. What did you like about the way you battled tonight?
We just stuck with it, stuck to the game plan. We had each other's backs all night, didn't get down on each other on the bench. Stayed positive, stuck with it, and just battled for a full 60. It wasn't pretty, but we got it done.
You get the first goal this afternoon and then the tying goal. How do you see those opportunities unfold in transition?
It starts with Delbs, right? Best passing goalie in the league, probably the best goalie period in the league. It starts with him, so just breaking up the floor. Keegan's on the other side of the ball on the first one, and he's yelling at me to shoot it. Jeff was behind me on the second one, and he's yelling at me to take the shot. So it's easy for me to make a decision when I've got those guys yelling at me to do it, so it's good.
You guys killed off 6 power plays today. What did you like about the defense and special teams?
It's our leadership group, right? We've got a bit of an older defense, but with that comes a lot of great leadership. Those guys are unreal. Our penalty kill is probably one of the best in the league. Some of the most veteran guys in the league, they're unreal. So it's easy for us to stick together as a group and play those hard minutes when we've got those guys as our foundation.
How important were both the wins this weekend?
We'll take anything we can get, right? League wins in this league are hard to come by, so especially getting 2 in a weekend, they're hard fought. It's a grind, so it's helpful. And down the stretch towards playoff time, it's going to come in handy to be higher up in the standings.
You're in the last third of the season. How important is every win?
Huge. We're getting to the point where we're fighting for home playoff games now. So safe to say every game's huge. Everything's important. So there's no nights off, and we're just grinding every chance we get to win a game.
You finished the road trip 2-0. What did you like about your team's patience and grit today?
Resiliency. We're down by 2 at the half. We only have 2 goals, and the guys just stayed in the fight. It was the best part. And we changed some things at the half as far as mindset and the positivity on the bench, and that was player driven. It was amazing. They kept on saying we're not tired, keep grinding 5 at a time, and it was their mental fortitude that pushed us over the top. And obviously Christian was absolutely amazing in the second half.
How important were your veterans in today's game?
I think, obviously there's no secret we're a veteran-laden team. We're a championship, pedigree, which is in games like this when it's real tough and that you kind of lean on, this time a lot, maybe a couple months down the road this year or last year, we played on a Friday and lost, and then we got knocked out of the playoffs on a Sunday. So we wanted to talk about, we took care of business on Friday. Maybe if we're fortunate enough to get into the playoffs this year, it's less us playing at 2 or 3. Let's see if we can close it out. So that was a bit of the mindset, and I got to testament to the boys. They really dug deep and got the job done.
What can you say about Steph Charbonneau's game today?
Outstanding. He at training camp, it was kind of nip and tuck for him making the team, and we had honest conversations, and he's like, Coach, I don't want to go back east. I want to stay with this group of men. And then Beersy steps on a ball early in the year, and Sharps hasn't looked back. And what a teammate first and foremost. What a competitor. He's miserable to play against. He's super intelligent. He's got lacrosse IQ off the charts, and he's got a great competitive nature. And to sit in that circle and take so many faceoffs in the last 2 games, especially not being a faceoff guy, is tough. And then to get up the floor, that's just sheer drive and will to get up there and then stick those 2 shots. That's probably the turning point of the game, I think.
You're in the last third of the regular season. How are you liking what you're seeing from the group?
Every time we get a challenge in front of us, it was tough in Saskatoon, and we lost that game, and we didn't step on our lips or kick road apples. We just battled back and just looked for the next right thing to do. And our guys got a couple big wins this weekend. Seasons for lessons learned, and we're learning lessons as we go along, good or bad. And the lesson is going to be a big tough Toronto team coming into our building in a season series. So we got to pack up real quick and get out of here and be ready for Friday.
As you just said, it's a quick turnaround for next week against Toronto. What are things you did well tonight that you want to see more of next week?
I thought we did pretty good job on one and dones on the defensive side of things. We boxed out really well. They didn't get any garbage goals. They had a really nice goal in transit. The Marquez White kid could fly, hit a real good shot. But after that, we shut it down. I thought we did a good job of breaking their press. We got to the middle of the floor when we needed to. It's a game of adjustment. It's just like you got to kind of always be evolving as you're going along. And again, our players had a lot of drive this weekend. And like they joked in the room, you want to have fun, you got to win too, and they did. It's a great job.